Hello. Thanks for joining the second session for SAP Business Planning and Consolidation Embedded Optimized for S/4HANA. And in today's session, we will we will fetch the actual data from the table AC.A, and then we will create a real-time info cube for the planning data. And then finally, we will be creating a multi-provider which will combine the data coming from virtual provider and from the real-time InfoCube. So let's start. So in the virtual provider, I will be implementing, or I will be talking about the sales scenario for based on the products. So I will be having some time characteristics, period year, fiscal year variant. I will be having some characteristic like company code, version, profit center, product, controlling area, and I will be having two key figures, amount and quantity. Okay, so in the next column, I have written the HANA characteristic. Your question might be how I was able to know this. This is the characteristic for the company code. So this is one question. So let's try to figure out how we can come up to finding the info objects or the characteristics for certain fields. Okay, so let's go to the system and go to RSA1. Okay. Okay. Go to this business planning and consolidation. Let me scroll up. Yes, financial management. Financial management and controlling. This is /ERP/FMCO. This is the info area. So under this info area, we have financial, we have controlling. So let's go to controlling, go to financial, and we see lot many multi-providers and the cubes. Okay, go to this info cube. If I expand it, you see like in this info cube, or this is the virtual provider based on API. So we will able to understand what this virtual provider means. This virtual provider means this is basically I'm sorry for the disconnection. So this virtual provider means this is something which is, this is sort of view. This is not consisting the physical data. This cube is not containing the physical data. It's just showing you the data fetching from HANA using the calculation view or analytical view, or you can say the attribute view. So we will figure out this thing in details as we move forward. So if you click here, you will see, let's click to organization unit. This is the dimension and which characteristics are in this. So you see company code. So the company code, the technical name is /ERP/comp code. Plant, business area, profit center. So I figure out the characteristic names for S/4HANA from the contents provided by SAP. So that's not difficult. They provided lot many multi-providers and the virtual cubes and the real-time cubes. So we will try to explore as much as we can. So that's something I was explaining, how I was able to figure out this company code is this and the category is this, the profit center is this, and so on. And in the first session, I have created the product, planned product, which is the union of S/4HANA existing material and the planned material. So this is the characteristic, virtual characteristic we created in the last session. And the controlling area, amount, and quantity. So that's one thing. Okay. So hey, Gautam, could you kindly confirm, have we like created this characteristic?
Yes, sir. Plan underscore material in session in our trainer session.
Yes.
No, sir. We are using the /ERP/product.
No. For the virtual material, have we created this object?
In sir, we created earlier session. First session we created the virtual characteristic.
Okay. So I think in the first session we created just the, we just created the calculation view. We haven't created
Right.
the characteristic.
Material.
Yeah.
Correct.
So let's do that. So first go to our area which we were using. This is the info area. So let's delete this and we will create again.
Okay.
Okay. Go to HANA. So let's delete this. Yes. Okay. Let's go to HANA modeling and just review what we did last time. And we created our package. This is BPC training, and here we created the calculation view, this one. This is the calculation view combining the Mara attribute view and planning material attribute view. You able to recall this?
Right, correct.
So we have this calculation view which is giving you the combined materials. Okay. But I want this calculation view cannot be used in a virtual provider or in any cube. So that's the problem. Because in a cube, you need to have the characteristic. So how we can use this in a characteristic? So let's have that. So if you want to see the data, you can have look at that.
Relog in again. Just close the HANA Studio and relog in again.
Yeah. Okay. So before doing that, let's try to create. Let me refresh it. Okay. Go to this is the training. Now let's create info object. We can name it plan material, or we can say okay. This is of type characteristic. Okay. So you copy from, let's say, ERP
/ERP/material.
material. Finish.
Go to browse. UATERIAL. Just enter material. Yes.
Okay. Finish. Let's give another name. Let's say
MATS.
okay.
MATE.
Finish. Okay. Go to master data text. So here we need to give the mapping. So click on details. So we choosing this is a based on HANA view, right? This info object
Right?
is getting the data from the HANA view. So here we need to give the package. So what's the package we will be using? You remember
SAP underscore TRN. SAP underscore TRN, sir.
SAP underscore
TRN training. Sir, just mention SAP underscore.
yeah.
Yes.
So
BPC.
this is the package we're using. So if you click browse, so it will show all the views in this training. So which view we need to use? The calculation view, because this contains both the data, the actual materials and the planned materials. Okay.
Instead of calculation view, can I use attribute view?
Yeah, definitely you can use.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay, got it.
here we want both type of materials. So that's why I'm using the calculation view.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay. Now here I need to do the mapping. So this planned material is what? This division is what? So click on division. So division is I guess SPART. Okay. The material group is MATKL. Here we're doing the mapping. So we're doing the mapping of the fields of the HANA view with the fields in this characteristic, in this info object. So material type is MTART. Product hierarchy is PRDHA. Text is MAKTX. And material is MATNA. Any confusion or any question in this, what we did here?
No, sir. Simply we created info calculated view, and that calculated view we are assigning to the info object.
Yeah, and we map the info object fields or the attributes with the fields of the HANA view. So mapping we
Correct.
doing here. Okay,
Yeah.
just check it.
So there are errors.
Activate. Okay, let's look
So
into
can you
the,
expand the error screen?
yeah, let's look into the errors now.
Access cannot be resolved. I will type shipit.java. Access please using. You cannot resolve it to your type. Data type. TMR.
Okay, this is some, I guess I'm receiving this error with other objects as well, and the number of errors remains same. I think we
Mhm.
need to log off and log in again.
Log in again. Right, sir.
Exit.
So done activation done.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that is happening due to the log off and login.
Yeah, some sort of issue with this. So let's try to see the data.
Mm-hmm.
Go to maintain.
So first we can check in HANA table, the calculated view contains any data.
What's the problem with our last time we seen like it's showing the results. So let's validate it. Activate again. Yes. Some problem with this attribute view. Let's check it. It's showing the data. Yeah, some problem with this. Yes. You remember what
So
we
what is
did?
the problem?
These tables are invalidated.
No activate? With errors, okay.
Tables does not exist.
M81.
Maybe somebody deleted or object.
Recreated it. Yes, sir, correct.
Yes. So this is the planned one. Yeah, there is no characteristic. Somebody deleted it.
Yes, sir. See, I'm not using this server right now.
No, no, because but all these objects and everything is available to everybody.
Right, sir. Correct.
You see, I see the Kiran data and somebody else data as well.
Correct.
This is not the user specific. So let's create it very quickly.
Mhm.
So create new characteristic. What we name? What we named last time?
MATS, sir. Plan underscore MATS, sir. Again, we are creating the characteristics, right? Characteristic. It's not required because there is problem with the attribute view. We have to rebuild the character attribute view again.
But that attribute view using the info object or using the tables which are used in the info object.
Correct, sir. Agree with you. But if you are creating the another characteristic, another info object here, if you are assigning the same calculated view, you are getting the same problem.
Why?
Sir, okay, you can carry on. I will tell you.
We added the unit as well.
UOM, unit of measure UOM.
Yeah. So let's check it. Activate it. It's activated. Let's add some data.
Can you please come down? No data. Oh, plan data, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So one row is enough.
Right.
Okay. So if you go here now, RSD1, So this is the table BIC plan mat 1, and this is the text table, right?
Right, sir.
And what we given the name here in the view? Let's go to the view now. Click here. The same. So let's refresh it. Redeploy. So you have one material.
Yes, sir.
So let me repeat. So you need to create one info object, and in the attribute view you are going to use the info object tables in that view. And
Correct.
in that view you're combining the two tables, like the text table and the attributes, right? And
Yes, sir.
here in the calculation view we combining the attribute views. Let's see now, we able to see data or not. So
Yes.
we have the data now. Try to find the material which we created.
S-
This is the planned
Last one,
material,
sir.
the last one. Okay, so now go to BW, and in BW I created this material, this info object planned material,
Correct.
and this should give you the data.
So we have to assign that view here, right, in the master data text.
Here?
We have to assign the that view in the master data text, right?
No, we already assigned this. We're using the package and we're using the calculation view, and we assigned the HANA view fields
Okay.
with the attributes. We already did this.
Okay. Sir, can you reactivate again? Because it changes something in the backend, right?
Yeah,
Activate again.
yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Go to characteristic now. The table is this one. So click maintain.
Yes, sir. So due to that activation, right?
Yeah. And you see the plant material as well.
Yes, sir.
So, and so we have a info object, or we have a characteristic, which is in fact this is the virtual characteristic. This object is not physically having the data. The data is being fetched using the HANA calculation view. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Yeah, good, good. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so what we were trying to do, so we were doing like I was explaining like how I will be able to use the HANA calculation view in a characteristic. So I have to do this, I have to create this virtual characteristic. So what's the object name? This one. It's okay?
Yes.
Okay. So that's one thing. Now, the next thing which I need to do, I need to create a virtual cube which is fetching the data using the HANA calculation view based on the table AC.A. So let me explain that. Let me go to the system again. Come to RSA. Go here. Go to financial. So this is the cube which is fetching the data from AC.A table, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Correct. Yes, sir. It is correct.
Okay, so let's try to see. This cube is fetching data from, what's the type of this? Go to extras, go to information, go to type and attributes. Okay, so you see it's a virtual provider without physical data store, right? And this is based
Yes,
on
sir. Correct.
SAP HANA model. So you need to get the details of HANA model. So click here. So this is the package SAP ERP SFIN COPL, and this is the information model FCO CIBP AC Doc A. So let's spend some time to explore this HANA model and the AC Doc A table.
Okay.
Go to HANA. Go to Modeler. So this is SAP, ERP, SFIN, CO, PL. And we have the calculation view.
How to identify the path?
Yeah. Path is mentioned here.
So can you please show me once?
Yeah. If you click here, go to extra information, go to type attribute, go to HANA model, go to details, and this is the path. This is basically the top folder. This is ERP
Subfolder.
subfolder, SFIN subfolder, again subfolder. This is the last node. This is the last
Okay,
folder.
sir.
And this is
Got it, sir.
the model. C stands for calculation view.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's try to find out where is AC doc A. This is right. FCO CIBP AC doc A. Double click here. What this view is doing. This view is just joining two tables. The one is AC doc A, the other one is financial ledger. So let's see AC doc A. Go to SAP. To see the databases, the transaction is SE11.
Right.
Give the name AC doc A. Click display. So these are the fields in this table. If you want to see the contents, click here. And this is the transparent table. And what we mean by this transparent table? It means the same name table is available in HANA as well.
Okay.
In which folder? In
In
SAP
the
ABAP 1.
right, sir.
Okay, click here, contents, number of entries. It's too much entries. Click execute. It will show you about 200 entries. So this is the data.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a calculation view which is giving you the AC doc A table data. Perfect?
Yes, sir. Correct.
No. I want to have the same AC doc A table data in BW, in my virtual provider, in my cube. How I can do that? I will follow the same steps as I performed in creating the virtual planned material, right?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay, let's do that. Go to SAP BW.
Sir.
Yes, please.
Mhm.
Yes.
Sir, can you please show me once where is the ACDOCA table in the HANA system?
Yeah,
The
sure.
path?
Yeah, sure, sure. Your tables are in catalog and your modeling objects are in contents. So go to
Okay.
catalog and go to SAP ABAP 1. I explained yes in the first session why we all the tables
Yes,
are
sir.
in
Correct.
this table. Go to tables. There are a lot many tables. I'm not going to explore. I am going to use the filter. So filter AC.A. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Yes, sir. I got it.
So this is you can view the data as well if you wish. Open data preview. So this is the data, right? Okay, I'm going back.
Okay. Sir, I have a thought. Instead of using the existing existing view, shall we create one calculated view based on this ACDOCA table?
You say that again?
No, what I'm saying is we are going to use the existing calculated view provided by SAP, correct?
Yeah.
Instead of this, shall we create our own calculated view on the transactional data?
Yeah, we can. As we created the calculation view using the Mara and MAKT table.
Yes, sir, correct. But there we are using the this one, right? Based on the info object. Now we are going to create based on the info queue. Here, majorly we are using the uh, joins, right? Earlier we are using the unions. Now we have to create the joins.
No, both are same. When you do the union, your number of rows will increase. Rows will be
Correct.
appended. When you use the join, your number of columns will increase.
Okay.
Right? There are some columns in one table, there are some more columns in another table, and you want to combine all the columns in one view. How you do that? You join
Okay.
both two tables based on some common field. So we will do that sometime if you wish. So that's not big deal.
Okay, sir.
But right now I'm going to use that simple calculation view. And
Okay.
the most important thing is if something is readily available, we must be able to reuse it.
Okay.
And we also need to know like how we can create if there is some need. So let's create one create virtual provider. This is basically the cube you will see in a moment. So it's saying
Correct,
like
sir.
create info cube. It's a virtual provider based on HANA model. Clear? Let's
Correct.
let's
Correct.
give some name. Say ZMS underscore virtual provider 00. Here we say ZMS actual sales data. Right?
Yes, sir.
Click detail. So here I need to use that already created calculation view. So that calculated view is in which package? SAP dot ERP star. Let's try to use F4. So which one? SAP ERP S1 CEO.pl. You remember?
Yes, sir. Correct. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Correct.
Okay. And then I need to use the information model.
Calculated view.
Yeah. So we can find as well. AC doc A. So this is the view, right?
Okay. Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay. Okay. You click create.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. You go to the dimension. Do you see anything?
No, sir. Nothing.
You see nothing. So here we need to add the objects which we require. So for the time I need these characteristics. So I'm copying and then time, right click, direct input, paste here. You can check, click this on refresh. It's saying everything is okay. Click okay. So you have the time thing. Go back.
Yes, sir.
Now I need these characteristic. Control C, dimension, insert, Control V. Okay. So you see the objects here as well.
Yes, sir. Correct.
These are the key figures. Right click, check. Okay. Save it. No. What do you think? It will be all right? I will be able to activate it?
Sir, yes, you have to activate. But the thing is, we assigned the ACDOCA calculated view to the this virtual provider.
Okay.
Again, but where is that the table contains all this information combination data?
Yeah. So you are right. You're figuring out the right thing. So where is the mapping? Or the system
Right,
know
correct,
like which field is mapped to which field in the AC doc A calculation view.
correct.
So that's missing. So that we need to do.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So this company code, if you right click and go to the, okay, first try to activate it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So I'm checking. It's saying
The slash
it's saying this
it is saying
ERP category is not mapped to any attribute in the SAP HANA model, right?
Okay.
So we need to map everything. So let's do this now.
Okay.
Okay. So this company code, if you go to your table, right? This is a AC docket table.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Correct.
Find company. So what's the field name? The field name is
BUKRS
BUKRS.
or
What's
B.
the fiscal year? This one, the fiscal year, right? And
Yes, correct.
what's the profit center?
Company.
Profit center is PRCTR, right?
Correct.
Because in the
Yes, sir.
calculation view you don't have the description.
Right.
In the let's go to, let me show you the calculation view. This is your view. But this view is not containing the labels or the description, right?
Correct.
So it's difficult to
Yes,
figure out
sir.
from here. So you take help from SE11. So you can go there. That's one option. There is another option. Let me tell you. Let's create another session. This is the cube we're talking about. Go to organization, right?
Correct.
This is the virtual cube which is being created by SAP using the HANA calculation view, right?
Yes, correct.
And you need to learn how they did the mapping. So we do the same thing here. Perfect.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay, so if you go to the company code, right click, go to provider specific properties.
Okay.
What do you see? you see are bookers as we
The
figure
system is
out,
providing the view.
right?
Right, sir.
And you see in AC
Correct.
docket table, the company, the field is are bookers. Go to
Correct.
profit center, right click, go to this. So you see PRCTR,
PRCTR.
right?
Yes.
So you need to
Yes, sir.
find out the attribute name. This is the attribute name in HANA.
Correct.
So for all of your attributes, you need to figure out the HANA attribute name using the SAP provided virtual cube. So that's one possibility.
Okay.
Okay. And I followed this thing and I created, let me show you. I have written all the attributes from that SAP provided virtual cube, which is not difficult.
Got it, sir.
This is
Got it.
bookers, this is PRCTR, and you do a little more effort and you can find out these two as the others as well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's try to map now. Control C, go back. Okay. We don't need this because a lot many sessions also reduce the performance.
Correct.
Okay. So this one, what's the name?
Period. Fiscal
For this
3.
period. So you click,
Yes.
you right click, go to properties, go to the attribute name, and you're done. Go to next. This is the fiscal year. Go here, right click, specific properties. Okay. This is the fiscal period. Right click. Okay. This is the variant. It hardly takes few more seconds. Company code. Category. Profit center. Now this is the material which you planned. right?
Okay.
And
Correct.
this is the plan material. Go to this. If you click here F4, you see the list of all the materials, but it's very difficult to figure out which you need to pick. So
Correct, sir.
you have to use the like
Correct.
in SE11 AC docket table definition. But here I'm going to use for the material I'm going to use the Meitner. Let's try to find out. This is Meitner. So I'm using this. Okay. Controlling area. This is the amount. Quantity. Okay, but you still have to assign the currency key and unit of measure. Let's try to save it and check it. So it's still giving you the problem. So you have to assign the currency code and unit, right?
Correct. Yes.
Let's go to again here. Go to info provider. This is the virtual cube and units are here. So currency,
Zero currency and zero unit.
yeah, currency is this one. And unit, This is the unit. Go back to unit. Now check it. So it's consistent, all good. Activate it. Okay. Yes. So your virtual cube is activated. This is your virtual cube we just created. Let's try to see. Have we loaded any data in this virtual provider, or is there any need to do this?
No, sir, not required because we already assigned our HANA view,
Yeah,
ACDOCA calculated view
this
to
this
this
cube,
model.
this cube. So it will fetch the
Yes,
data from that calculation view. So that's the beauty. So try to display the
correct.
data. Let's see whether we have it or not. Field selection, select all. I don't want data package things. Choose one company, 1710. Yeah, lovely. So we have the data. So
Yes, sir.
this is the actual data from
Okay.
AC Doc A table in real time.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me give 5 more minutes. I will create one real time InfoCube and one multi-provider, and then we will close the session. So right click here.
Okay.
I need InfoCube. I'm sorry, it's disconnected, so we have to wait. Okay. So you remember the name of this virtual provider, which is ZMSV00. So let's cube create ZMS underscore real time 00. This is a plan sales data. And the template I'm going to use is ZMS underscore V00. And this should be the real,
Sir, you
this should
sir
be
you
the,
selected ZMA underscore 00. Can
yeah,
you please check the template name?
yeah, this is the name ZMSV00,
Okay.
which I just created.
Okay, sir,
I'm
got
going
it.
to use my own virtual provider, which virtual provider is basically your cube. This is the cube of
Okay,
type virtual provider. This is based
correct,
on
sir.
some data provider. So you just refresh it. ZMA, I have written not correctly. So this is ZMS.
Yes, correct, sir. Just come back and re-enter again.
Yeah.
Right.
So check. Yeah, all good. So you have to check the real time and that's it. Create. Yes. So we have this. So you in this you have all the dimension and everything. You check it. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. You activate it. You done. So this is I don't know why it's getting. So let's activate it again.
Correct.
So in some reports you need to have the actual data along with the planned data. So how you can achieve that? So in order to do that, we need to create
Hello.
multi-provider. You hear me? Hello? Hello?
Sir, yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here. Your voice is not clear.
Okay. So now I'm going to create multi-provider. Give a name.
Okay.
So you need to pick the info cubes. So you click on here, find it. We started our cubes with the ZMS.
Sir, the thing is, our info cube is still in, it is in, not in active status.
No, it's an active with some. No, this is one is the real time in info cube. The other one is virtual info cube. So we are going to combine these two cubes. So I'm selecting these
Sir,
two.
one thing, we're, sir,
Yes.
we are going to combining, hello?
Yes, we are going to combine the virtual cube with the real time cube.
Okay, virtual cube plus real time cube, both, right?
Yeah, in the multi-provider.
Okay, sir. Got it.
So I go to one cube, go to dimension, go to time, select everything, move to time.
Mm-hmm.
Go to key figure, select both, move to key figures. Go to dimensions, select everything, move to dimension. Right? Yeah. So in units you will see units are already there.
Zero currency and zero unit.
Yeah. So I
Right, sir.
just pick the fields from one planned the virtual cube. I pick things. No, I'm picking the things from the real time info cube. So how I map these things to the virtual cubes? So that's simple. So there are two buttons here. The one is identify characteristics. So you click here. So this time you want to pick from which info provider. I want to pick from both, so you need to select both these two. So there is a
Correct.
simple thing. You click here, all. Okay. You see these two are selected if you click this button. So you will see all things will be selected. So you click OK, continue. This is the characteristic. There is another button mapping the key fields. So you press here, select all. Okay. Okay. You check now. It's okay. You activate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it's activated. Which one?
Yes, correct.
Which one? This one.
ZMS underscore double zero.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir, can you please reactivate ZMS underscore V00?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Just double click on that. No, sir. First, we have to go to the edit. Go to the edit,
No, no, it's okay.
activate. Still,
So it's activated. No, you need to activate the multi-provider as well.
right, sir.
Okay. So let's figure out what's the problem with this now.
Sir, can you please close unnecessary screens? Because the system is too slow.
Yeah. So it's activated. So let's try to see the data. So we will be able to see the data because we haven't planned anything. So it will show you the data as we see the data in
Correct.
the virtual provider. So let's try to see whether this
Correct.
multi-provider is working or not. Yeah, so the data is there. So let me summarize and then close the session. So today we try
Okay.
to create one virtual provider which will be using the calculation view for the actual data provided by SAP in the table AC.A. That's one thing. The other thing is we use this virtual provider as a template and created the real-time info cube for the planned data. And then finally, we created one multi-provider using both these cubes. That is the virtual provider and the real-time info cube. And that's the
Correct.
agenda for today. In the next session on Monday, we will talk about the planning thing. We will talk about the aggregation level. We will talk about filters. We will talk about the planning functions. We will talk about the planning sequence. So in the next session on Monday, we will try to cover the complete end-to-end planning cycle. And then in the subsequent sessions, we will do some more detailed and interesting scenarios and the other stuff. So thank you very much for your participation and staying with me. If you have any question, please do ask.
Thank you, sir. Right now, no question from my side. Everything is clear.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm ending the session.